Hey y'all, welcome back to a new video. It's your boy Ray right here, back with another one. Today we're here with some OTC picks, the OG fast money makers. We've been killing it on our OTC picks, on our OTC swings, and we're here with the same OG stocks, just doing it a little better. Um, first one that we have is SFOR. Shout out to D-Rocks for showing me this ticker. So for all the new people that are subscribed, what I like to see with my OTC is potential, fundamentals, and then technical. So S4 was one that ticked all the boxes. Put it on my weekly watch list here. I said that we were gonna have our MACD crossover RSI to the upside. Then our price target was 0.33. I don't want to like zoom in because then it automatically like stops my screen recording. I don't know, it's weird. So if you want to go ahead, check for proof, but 0.33 was around here, so we caught the top exactly. Nothing new. We just killers out here. So as you can see, you had your MACD crossover, you had a big move to the upside. Now we're consolidating for phase two. So what I see here is you have your wedge breakout, right? So wedge breakout to the upside. Next price target you can just get by doing the usual. So next price target is around here. I have mine here just because the market's not as euphoric anymore. So you have 50% off here, next 50% off here, hold the rest long. Kind of want to cycle profits on OTCs. So yeah, that's as for y'all. Price targets are laid out. You can also see that RSI is showing more confluence to our wedge breakout. And if you want to go into the other swing videos just to see, I kind of explained how wedge breakouts work. But it's basically wedge breakouts a consolidation from strong hands to weak hands. So the next batch of people, there's less of the float and then more of the upside. That's why wedge breakouts work. I can get into the details maybe in another video, but in general, that's why it works. RSI is showing confluence to a wedge breakout. MACD is going sideways. Volume is okay, but you can also see volume going down. So that just means more kind of sellers are gone, buyers already stepped in. You can also see the hammer on this, right? So yeah, so price targets are laid out. Good swing. Next one is TSMP. So what I see in TSMP, I will show you kind of what I see. So you see how we had the wedge breakout here. So there's always your A, then your B, then your C, then your D, right? So if you want to label it, you have your A, which is your first big dip, then you have your B, which is your second big dip, then you have your C, and then D's generally when you break out. Okay, it's called the ABCD pattern. Let me delete. Okay, so if we go to TSMP, we're on our first stage, which is our A stage. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is kind of catch the dip on TSMP. So get in early, then hold a triangle breakout. So what I expect is our A, and I want to come here, and I'll explain why this is my price target later. Then I want my B, which is this. Okay, then I want my C, which is going to be this next support line. Then I want my D, which is either this or we come down, right? So we're kind of playing it safe here, right? So you take off your profits as you go. So first thing, why is this my price target? Well, first is this is our 200-day moving average, and as we go lower, we come up more, right? So I'm not saying you have to buy exactly here. I'm saying this is kind of the range I give you all to buy the dip. So we're buying here. Just a good dip buy. Our next price target is this. Why is it this? I should move this down here. Actually, I would say this is your range, to be honest, your selling range, or your next. So they'll sell here, then maybe buy back here, or maybe you hold through the whole thing. I'm bullish on TSMP long term. It's just short term. It was very overextended. So that's a 60% drop. You buy back. So I actually sold my shares at 180. No, sorry, 172 is kind of where I just rounded up just to sound plain. But yeah, so I see the wedge breakout on this one. You see volume is going down and used to come down, so it's just showing you that it's almost over. The pain is almost over, and we're here to catch the dip, baby. So yeah, good dip buy on this one. This is our range to buy in. I think that says it all for this one. Next up is LLKF. Oh yeah, and TSMP, just to show you, I don't bullshit on my stuff. TSMP, I recommended, actually before this had another video on TSMP, which I said this was going to be our top. Just go watch them. I'm not kidding on them. I'll go watch the first one, go watch the second one. I actually explained my technical analysis a little more. So yeah, I said we had this breakout. I gave you your price targets, and we had our nice little breakout on these ones. So this was your triangle breakout. Then you had that euphoric first price target, second price target, hold the rest long, and then trim as you please. So yeah, we're killing it basically. So yeah, next one up we have LLKF. So this one is basically making what TSMP will make, right? So as I said, you have your first dip buy, you have your second, then you have your third, then you have your, so this is called, a lot of consolidation moves like this. It's Elliott wave theory kind of. So you have your A, B, C, D, and then your next moves are your moves to the upside. So I did DD on LLKF these days. Shout out to the Discord for Pop telling me about this stock. I've been watching it for a while just to see what pattern we're looking at here. So yeah, so I came to the conclusion we made this pattern. So yeah, another good dip buy. I'm long and bullish on this one. So I'll show you why I think this one is probably my top pick, just because of the price potential on this one. So yeah, so we had your top, and then you had your bottom. So let me delete this because we're making. So now we're on our last consolidation phase, and this is where we decide up or down. But the potential going up is more than the potential going down. My stop loss is here at 0.15. My first kind of like takeoff, like I'm bullish on this stock pretty much. It's undervalued, right? So this is like kind of take off like 1/10. This take off another 1/10. But if you look out on this one, you can see that we're kind of hitting new highs with volume, right? So volume is decreasing, prices consolidating, we're still going to see new highs. So my price targets on this one are similar to Cirque. I can see $1, $2. So yeah, don't miss out on this one. For sure, I would buy a position ASAP. So yeah, so $1 would be actually a good selling point. Let's aim for $1, baby. That's 5x, right? Okay. So yeah, that's it for me. Oh yeah, SSFT was the last one. Sorry, that's why I put them in the watch list because I forget. So SSFT, I had a video on. This is my second video. I also had a video on this breakout. So whoever's following, we're long since 0.14. So yeah, so what I see here is we're making, so selling pressure is dying out and buying pressure is increasing. If you look at these guys' websites, you get bullish because of just how much they're partners, just because of who their partners are. In general, shout out to Monster first for showing me this stock. So as I said, I do DD on due diligence on this stuff, and what I saw with these guys was that their balance sheet had good revenue, but their cost of goods sold was just as much as their revenue. So that was fishy at first, but then I thought to get these like A-list customers like Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia, Visa, it's not free marketing. You have to do marketing, right? So what I came to the conclusion was that those kind of customer acquisition costs, and so this year's earnings will actually decide everything for SSFT. We can very much see very, very high profit margin earnings just because of within stocks, within SaaS-based SSFTs, kind of the self-service software as a service, SaaS. SSFT as a SaaS-based company does not have a high overhead cost. Probably nothing, right? Overhead cost is just the servers and stuff. So because of that, I think this earnings is gonna make or break for SSFT. We can shoot over $1 just because of how high the earnings can be. That's just as I said, just to prove to y'all, I do my due diligence before I recommend anything. So technicals, due diligence, and then Money, baby. So SSFT, why I like this? So I really like this hammer because I saw the same hammer on Cyric, and this is why I got bullish on it. Basically, our buyers. So yeah, so Cyric was another one I recommended. Go back to the videos, you'd see it. This is where I recommended it to y'all. Then I recommended it again here. Then I recommended it again here. Uh, just another day in the life. um, so yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we had this big dip buy, and I could see that our sellers are finally gone and our buyers are stepping in. So it won't take. So basically, what happens with this is when the buyers step in, they kind of tighten the float. So the next round of buyers doesn't need to be as big to see a big jump in the price. And then when you start rolling, then you see the FOMOers kick in, and then you see the big buy, and then this is where the sellers get out. So it's just a big game. S4 kind of had a similar thing where you saw the buyers leaving today. Sorry, SSFT, my bad. See, our profit takers left, and then the buyers stepped in. So float is tightening just slowly but surely. As we go higher, more people will get bullish, and the better we will perform. So just one to go long on. And yeah, I don't want to waste too much more of your time. So if I want to give you my top picks, I would say LLKF for sure is a buy, just because of how the part's setting it up. Setting up, we've played this before. It's a bullish stock. It's lithium. We can do good on that. TSMP is a very good idea to dip buy on this one. So like I said, just a refresher. We're on the daily, so it doesn't look as clean. First buy, second buy, first buy, second sell if you want to. I don't know if I'm gonna sell. I might sell one half on this one, but I'm gonna go back long. So I actually have my original shares of TSMP at 11 cents. Then when I saw this, I bought more. I sold most of it at 80 cents. So these ones, I follow my stuff, just so you know. All these picks I buy into, just so you know. I'm not someone who puts out random picks and hopes for one to stick. So yeah, so these ones I sold half here, then I sold the rest at 1.7. Probably got out with a nice 10K in profit on this specific pay, or I think more, I don't know. So I sold them all, so I'm gonna reinvest the profits into here, and then let's see where we go. So yeah, compounding profits, that's what we do here. So LLKF, TSMP, S4, just wanna yeah. S4 is also looking good for newer highs, and then SSFT. SSFT, a lot of you guys are late to, but all my OG followers were in here for big. Shout out to Monster for showing this stock. Love you, brother. And yeah, let's make some quick money. Just remember, OTC, as much as I love OTC, your long picks are actually going to make you the most amount of money, just because I can put 50K in a long stock and not worry. I can't put 50K in SSFT. I probably can't even sell 50K worth without tackling the share price. So yeah, that's just wanted to let you guys know that. Don't put in your whole net worth on these picks. All right, it's been fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all y'all sticking. Please share my account if I'm making you profit. I would love some more recognition. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of doing this for y'all. I'll be here continuing to pop out the videos. Hope y'all like the new mic. And yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who likes money. I'm playing. Yeah, so I hope you guys like my videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. And peace.